Hello, it is Camille here, back again with another Astro-Bash interview. We are joined by Ivan, who will be one of our brilliant speakers at the Astro-Bash conference. Ivan, thank you so much for joining us here. So why don't you introduce yourself for the audience, let them know a little bit about who you are, and if you want to, you can include your sun, moon, and rising in there.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you. My name is Ivan Martinez Ochoa. I am from San Diego, California. I am an astrologer and holotropic breathwork practitioner. Holotropic breathwork is a system that allows people to have these really powerful inner experiences. And yeah, my sun sign is Pisces. I'm a moon Leo, and my moon is in Leo, and my rising is Libra.
Excellent. I love the blend of work that you're doing with like breath work and astrology. I've actually done it before, just full disclosure for the audience, and I found it really powerful. So I'm so happy that you'll be able to bring it to the conference. So explain to us like what your practice looks like, how you intertwine astrology with your breath work, or what kind of astrology would you say that you practice?
Um, I incorporate the astrology. My thing with astrology, or I'm pretty sure most people's thing, is empowerment through
Yeah.
astrology. It's like if you know what's going on, you're able to kind of identify what's around you, and you're able to be like, oh, this is a rough time. Cool.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Yeah.
pass though. And ultimately, through the breath work, what I do is that there is going to be something that are more chaotic than others.
Mm,
There is going to be experiences that will leave an impression and do leave an impression or have left an impression. And it is incredible to me to have been able to find a medium that is not even outside of you. It's
mm,
within, something that like within yourself allows you to be able to let go of things that are holding you back from truly being able to experience the most evolutionized version of who you are.
yeah, I love that. I love bridging like astrological concepts with the physical body. And I believe that's something that you do really, really well. Because one of the things that happens a lot in astrological spaces is just constant abstractions and like theorizing and thinking. So I like that you bring it back in, as you said, to the medium that we all kind of have within ourselves. What have you found as like the benefit there, or how have you benefited from it, or kind of how have your clients reacted to this kind of work?
I think one of the most beneficial things through the practice and through the astrology is being able to identify those hard parts and being able to find a medium that really allows you to be able to transform the energy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, it can only be
Hmm.
transformed, right?
Hmm.
And a lot of us sometimes don't have the time to really sit with those that process of transformation or evolution.
Yeah.
And it is through this medium that you're truly being able to like access the full depth of, I think, to me, an astrologer back in the day was kind of like a shaman or
Mm.
kind of a wise person. And I think it's incredibly powerful. It's an incredible, powerful tool to be able to share with the astrological community, because we're already helping these people deal with these deeper questions.
Yeah.
And it's like, not only can I show you now that it hurts or why it hurt, but it's
Mm.
like now transform it. And
Beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. So I think this is your first astrology conference that you'll be speaking at.
Yeah, absolutely. This is definitely
Yay.
my first one.
Yeah, that's why I love this conference so much because we're giving equal space and time to like the newcomers. And obviously people like you have such great perspectives. So I'm so excited to hear your talk. Why don't you tell a little bit about what you will be speaking on, like a little sneak preview of what we can all expect?
Awesome. Yeah, of course. So my conversation is kind of evolutionary, and
Yeah.
I think that there is no right or wrong astrology. There is no right or wrong way of doing anything. I think that we're all drawn to exactly the mediums or the people or the sources that we need in order for us to truly be able to find our evolutionary process.
Yeah.
And I think that astrology is a powerful, extremely powerful medium for us to be able to do that. And the synthesis of my talk is going to be how I personally believe that there's no right astrology. The one you practice, that's the right one for the people that you're gonna serve.
Yeah, love that. Takes the thought and the pressure out of it. Like, how do I
I
get
hope
this
so.
right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I think so. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
I
love
think,
that.
and that's kind of well, I'll let you go ahead.
No, I mean, continue, please. All I have is questions, but if you have
Uh,
more, what to say?
no, go ahead.
Well, I was going to ask you, maybe this is dovetails nicely. If there's anything out there astrologically, like an astrological misconception that bothers you the most and that you want to like go on record to talk about or correct in any way.
It would be exactly that. That's why I
Yeah.
let you go first, because it's like I don't. The biggest misconception is that there's a right way of doing it, and I personally, I could be 100% wrong, but I don't think there is a right way. I think that the path is illuminated exactly the way you need to have it, so that you can continue to give, so that you can give the message to the people. I
Yeah.
think it's your duty to be as informed as possible,
Mm,
and for you to, because people are trusting you with a lot.
mm,
It's a very vulnerable moment when you do a chart reading,
yeah.
and I think that it is in your best interest, and the person that you're serving, their best interest, for you to be as informed as possible,
Yeah.
to not just have one way of looking at things, to be able to give them a wide view of what it is that is kind of arising for you. I think that's just my own sense of duty, but I think that most people think that way in the astrological community anyway.
Yeah, yeah, that kind of goes in line really nicely with what Ralph said the other day. He's one of the creators of Astro, or the creator of Astro-Bash. He was saying something like the clients you have are like you're meant to have them, or they like synchronistically need the information that you're about to share, which kind of does away with like the rightness or wrongness that only like is. And the people that come to you are the people who like are destined, who need to hear exactly what it is that you're about to say. Yeah.
Exactly, and that might be like a cop out for some people, but when you really
Yeah.
step into the mystical world, and I think astrology is mystical, you understand, or you don't understand, you get to experience that mystical aspect, and you're like, oh no, that makes sense because it really resonates with your experience.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you said, a level of responsibility or like being informed, right? So that it's not a cop out, rather like an exchange of like energy, right? That's so needed. Well, let the folks know where they can find you, anything upcoming that you may have besides Astrobash, and kind of where people can tap into to more of your work.
Yeah, I think the best way to get in touch with me is through Instagram, um, Ivan M. Ochoa, and I host holotropic breathwork, yoga, holotropic, and sound healing events every new and full moon in San
Mm.
Diego, California. If you ever want to come out, I am looking to expand into the world of the internet so that I can provide that service for anyone
Yeah.
in the world that wants to tap in with us on the new and full moon, to be able to get in touch with this medium that I've personally found very transformative, which is both
Yeah.
the astrology and the breathing.
Yes. Well, Ivan, thank you so much. I know I'm looking forward to seeing what you can bring to Astrobash and benefiting from it because I already know how powerful the work is. For everyone watching, new announcement, we have now opened up a streaming option for Astrobash. So if you're unable to attend in person, which I would say is like the best version, you can still tap into the speakers like Ivan and experience it virtually, so you don't have to miss out on it if you can't come in person. So you can go to www.astro-bash.com to register for either of those options. Ivan, thank you so much for joining us, and I can't wait to see you. I think it's T minus a month now out
Yeah,
in
we're almost there. I'm
California.
excited.
Yeah, yay. Well, thank you so much, and I will see you soon. And thank you, everyone, for watching.
Thank you.